Hello, I am Michael, and welcome to the first episode of Season Ticket.
It's Max. Welcome. The Fairview football team lost in their first game of the season to Rocky River, 45-12. They play Friday, September 5th at Vermilion.
The volleyball freshman team won their games on Tuesday and Wednesday, and varsity won on Tuesday.
Boys soccer lost their last game to Columbia, 5-2, and they play their next game versus Buckeye on Saturday, and they play Lutheran West on Monday.
In golf, Tom Sabo finished fourth in the most recent golf outing, and we're going to have a debate now of the Super Bowl champions. And Max, who do you think are the Super Bowl champions this year?
And it's going to be Seattle. Their defense is just insanely good, and the offense puts up points even though they don't really have any huge names besides Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, definitely, and I'm going to have to go with a bit of an underdog and sleeper here with the Cincinnati Bengals. I think that it's so hard to repeat as a Super Bowl champion, and I think this is Andy Dalton's year. He had a stat comparison with Peyton Manning and was very similar in stats in the first 3 years, and Vontaze Burfict and Geno Atkins, I think, lead the defense. And I know Seattle's a good team, but I just think it's too hard to repeat as Super Bowl champions. Do you have anything to say about Seattle?
I just love Richard Sherman.
Yeah, he really has a big ego, but he backs it up most of the time. And
that is true.
Seattle's a good team, and we're really excited for the NFL season. And yeah. In college football, Florida State beat Oklahoma State in the first game for the defending national champs, but Oklahoma State gave them all they could control.
Georgia blew out Clemson by only giving up one first down in the second half, and Todd Gurley had a huge game with both schools playing their first game after losing their quarterbacks from last year.
Ohio State survived a scare from Navy, having a close game all the way up to the fourth quarter.
Texas A&M beat South Carolina in a huge blowout with Kenny Thrill leading the way in his showing out party on the new SEC Network's first ever game.
And the Seattle Seahawks beat the Green Bay Packers in the NFL's first game of the season, with the Seahawks getting their Super Bowl rings and trophy.
In college football this week, Michigan State plays Oregon in a huge game for both teams as they are both looking to make it into the first ever college football playoffs. Who do you got, Mike?
I got Oregon. I think the speed for Oregon is just too much, and I think Marcus Mariota is going to be the difference for Oregon. I just think they're too fast for Michigan State.
I got Michigan State. Connor Cook always plays well in big games, and the defense still has a bunch of playmakers like Shilique Calhoun and Curtis Drummond.
I think the inexperience in the secondary is going to be the difference, but now we go on to another big game of USC playing Stanford, with both teams looking to start off well in the strong Pac-12, as USC had many off-the-field issues led by Josh Shaw that incident, but Coach Steve Sarkisian led the team to a rout of Fresno State last week.
Michigan plays Notre Dame in the last season of the yearly game, with both teams looking to do better than last season's disappointing years.
Ohio State also plays Virginia Tech in a game many feel the Hokies have a strong chance to knock off Urban Meyer and the Buckeyes.
In the NFL, Cincinnati plays Baltimore in a big AFC North battle.
Indy plays the Broncos on Sunday Night Football, with both teams looking to build on successful seasons.
And on Monday night, the San Diego Chargers play the Arizona Cardinals, with both teams coming off surprisingly strong seasons.
That'll wrap it up for the first episode of Season Ticket. I'm Michael.
And I'm Max.